and expressed their concerns to the township. This is the only item other than the authorization to advertise an ordinance for amending Chapter 130, which would be for parking in the township. This is your chance to address the board on any issues. This would be the one time you have this evening, so please take your time, come on up and address the board. Name and address for the record, please. You have your choice of either at the microphones on the table or at the standing mic.
That's all right. I'll use the microphone. Thank you. Mark Brenlinger, 46 Neshaminy Drive, Ivyland. Why was this sent out to all the residents, asking us whether we want sewers or we don't want sewers? It's not even a question anymore, is it?
I think you're asking the wrong people, Mr. Brenlinger. This is an item.
I'm asking the wrong people.
Municipal authority. Did it come out from the township?
It doesn't matter. There's a municipal authority member right there.
Did it come out from the township?
Yes, it did. Northampton Township, Bucks County. That's what it says right on it.
Northampton Township, Bucks County.
Northampton, Bucks County.
Northampton, that's all it says, Northampton, Bucks County. So that's from the township that sent it out.
The township and the municipal authority are the same thing.
I'll ask. No,
it's from
not.
the authority,
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
No, it's not. It's a totally separate organization.
Why would they ask if we want sewers or we don't want sewers? It's a moot point. If you guys had not botched the 537 plan that you put in place back in '97 and you signed on for, you wouldn't have irate people in here who are furious at what you're trying to do. And you're trying to charge. It's always been done the same way. I've heard that. How many times? 50? It's always been the same way. People have always paid for it. Isn't that what that's what they've always said to us. The customers always paid for it. But that's not true. And you'll see tonight that it's not true. And thank God Palestina and Kinney aren't here anymore, that we have two working people. I know it's hard to realize that people have to work at their jobs, because I know some of you really don't do too much. But it's good to have two people that really can dig down and find things that you guys try and cover, because you do a damn good job of trying to cover them. The main reason I'm up here, and I'm telling all the people, Comcast, Verizon, whatever camera's on me, in November, besides the big presidential election that we're having, Scott Petrie is up for re-election. Cannot vote for him. You cannot vote for him.
Please, if you could just express your concerns.
That's my concern. My concern, I'm not being political, that's my concern. My concern is that he does not get re-elected. He hasn't done a damn thing for any of us, okay? He's been 4 terms now, 3 terms, 4 terms. That's too long. Kind of like you. You've been on here way too long. And you have to go too. But we got to wait for that. But he's the next one on the agenda. So everybody who's out there listening, you cannot vote for him. He doesn't deserve to be back. And thank God we have Frank Rothmel and Jim Cunningham. Thank God. Honest people that are actually putting in effort. Something that you guys have not done at all. All right, I think I've covered everything. I don't have a problem with Republicans. I have a problem with people who don't do their job. If you're going for an elected job, do the job that you're going to be elected for. That's all. Do your job. You guys don't do that. You say you do, but you don't. You fight the people, and you fight the people, and you hide things. Leave it all out in the opening. Everything, it should be transparent, shouldn't it? The township's business should be transparent. Everybody should be able to see what's going on. How did you make your millions, George? No bid contracts, insurance contracts? Come on. I mean, no, you made millions off those no bid contracts. Come on. Now, no bid contracts, they're not illegal. But for the chairman, are they unethical? Yeah, I do think they are a little bit unethical. They're not right either. Thank you.
Is there anyone else who would like to address the board?
I would like to take...
No, this is time for the citizens. You'll have a chance under your liaison, please. So I'd like to have, if there's anyone else who'd like to address the board, this is citizens' concerns, this is their chance to address the board. I'd like to give them that opportunity now.
Well, will they have an opportunity to readdress the board after I do my
No.
presentation?
No.
Okay, so then I would like the opportunity, take a few moments, and give you the benefit of the work that we did down at the municipal authority. You directed me to...
Whether you in fact speak now or you speak under your liaison, we're done with the public citizens' concerns. This is the time for them to come up and speak. If they want to speak, they can come up and speak. So it's not going to be after you do any kind of presentation, whether it's now or whether it's later. This is the time for them to come up. If they have comments, they want to come
Well,
up.
look, you've started meetings where you've come out and just given a statement.
Absolutely.
Right, okay, well then I would like the same prerogative.
No, and that's not the case this evening. And we're in a position now where we're talking about the citizens' concerns. This is the time for the people, and we're giving them every opportunity to speak. Not after you come out and say something else, Frank. So, you want to do your liaisonship now? I'd rather get done the business we have at hand, and then if you want to get done the business we have at hand, and then it's time for you to make your comments, you can make your comments. But there won't be additional. There won't be additional citizens' concerns at that point in time.
George, I'm just...
I know.
The big baby's going to do it his way.
Yes, sir.
Ben Dubinsky, Blue Charm Circle, Warminster. I have a couple of questions to Frank.
You can address them to the board, please.
I have a question to the board. Did any of you guys did any research recently with regards to a plan that we have in place for sewers?
Have we done any research in regard to?
To a background history on what was done in the previous instances where the sewer was installed.
I think there's been any number of requests made down to the authority to come up with information as far as what's
You're not answering my question. Have any of you guys done any research?
Yes, I have.
Can you share the information that research showed you?
Well, this is a time for you to make a comment. It's not a question and
My
answer
comment
period,
is
Mr.
that
Dubinsky.
I would like the information to be known.
Mr. Dubinsky, and the board members will have their chance to speak. This is a chance for citizens to come forward and to make your comment. So if you have a comment, please make your comment. You've got all the time in the world. It's
My
not a
comment
question
is
and
that
answer.
certain members of this board in front of me are stonewalling the process. The process is supposed to be a community process driven by people, by what people need and what people want. And I think certain individuals on this board are standing in the way of information being distributed to us, and at the same time covering up certain situations, because that's what it looks like to me. If I can't hear the information that someone willingly wants to give me because they're being told to be quiet, I don't think this is service any part of this community.
I don't think anybody's being told to be quiet, but thank you for your comments. The board will have their opportunity to speak, just as you have your opportunity to speak also. Is there anyone else who would like to address the board?
Tim Snee, 619 Jacksonville Road.